welcome to another video. Thanks for tuning in. And today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on the Civic today, and we're going to try to take the windshield off the Civic. If you guys saw, I was testing where the leaks were coming from around the windshield, because at the track it was obviously leaking on the floor of where my feet were. And if you guys saw my last video, you guys kind of saw where all the leaks were coming from, and I kind of tested it by dripping water down the windshield. Today we're going to try to make some progress here and attempt to remove the windshield. So let's see how it goes. Thanks for tuning into another video, and let's get this process started. Let's see how it goes. It's kind of hard to tell where exactly the leak was possible to happen. Like, I don't see anything too funny here. It does look like a little choppy, only because I was putting the knife in here to open it up, but I don't know, it doesn't look too crazy. And then there was a leak around here too, like that little movement. But I'm gonna go ahead and remove all the sealant off and check if there's any rust or something. Maybe something that we don't know in this little corner that it started to leak. Time to clean it up. So I was able to trim the area where it was leaking. Now that I got quite enough off, I was actually able to tell something going wrong here. So back again in this little corner, when I was taking some sealant off, a chunk came out. I'll show you guys a good example. This is what came off in this corner. It doesn't look properly prepped, in my opinion. This was like right here in the corner. It has like rust and shit. Like, I don't think this was properly prepped. So I don't know, I'm pretty sure this is the issue. Like, so I was kind of like looking into like how to do the windshield installs. Before you actually put on the sealant, you put like primer, because I was told that you're gonna scratch up the paint a little bit, and so you don't rust your surroundings of the windshield. I don't think they put a lot there, or they didn't clean it off as good, and maybe there's a lot of buildup rust. When they sealed it, all the rust got onto the sealant. Is from what it looks like. So far, this is what I got. I got it pretty flat. If you guys look this side, pretty darn flat. I think this is where you want it. You want it like pretty slim, because I want to make sure it gets seated properly. And then here you can actually see how bumpy it is. I'm gonna try to figure out what to do here so it doesn't ruin the consistency of when I'm laying down the bead all around. And I guarantee that's the reason why it's leaking. I'm definitely not happy about this. Look at this. I don't even know if I can install the windshield. So I don't know what's gonna happen now. I'm a little bummed because I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to think about this one and get back to you guys with maybe a solution, or maybe there's some fat rust marks right here, dude. That's not good. The way it's looking right now, I'm probably gonna have to like really restore this shit, because there's a lot of rust spots, and then like there's holes on there. There's not even enough material to lay down the windshield and the sealant. So I'm kind of worried about that. I'm gonna have to do this right. That way we don't come back to this, because this would be a huge setback if we go back to square one and it starts to leak again. So. Pretty windy today. I hope you guys can still hear me, but I'm gonna show you guys examples of what my brother was doing on his truck. We got my brother C10. So he's been working on this truck. He's been doing a lot of like rust repair on the floors, kind of like coating the frame so it doesn't rust and stuff. So he's been doing some work on this truck, and one of the big things that he's been working on that he now finished is like the flooring right here. There was actually a lot of rust, just like how you see on my windshield. It looked just like right here on the floor. Long story short, they ended up tacking it up, made it flat, joined the metal together, cleaned it all up, make sure you don't have like rust like that when you're welding and stuff. So it had a lot of work done. He added some Bondo. I think they use like a specific spray so it doesn't rust again. So he's been going at it. It looks really good, but it's all solid now. It's like reinforced now, so that's pretty sick. So that's the goal for the Civic. We're gonna try to do the same thing. But right here is another example. This is my brother's car, my older brother. This actually had a lot of holes as well, and they were able to seal up a lot of these holes. He did all the rust repairs, and as you can see, this was all messed up, but now they ended up like putting a sheet of metal, welding it. They still got to do more work on this end. And right here, this was all rusty too, but they actually cut the floor. Since it was all rusty, they just cut out the whole piece, and they're just gonna weld like a whole sheet metal right here. This windshield situation will get fixed. I'm pretty sure we can do this, so it should be fun. And I'll show you guys some clips of how we're gonna repair it. Alright, so I pretty much finished grinding down the metal of these little rust spots. So here, my brother told me to flatten it as best as possible, so that way when we put our little sheets of metal, it'll be laid down nice and flat, so we could tack it nice and clean. Before it was wavy, if you guys see in the last clips, it probably looked like this. So same with this one, kind of just cleaned it up, made it more flat. Got a little bit of work to do here, but it's okay. Same here, this one's pretty flat. I like this one, and I like this one. These are pretty good to go. So right now, we're pretty much getting started on tacking the areas that need to get tacked. So I'll show you guys some clips of what we're working on. Alright, so if you guys saw in the previous clip how messed up this was, there was a big hole here, and now we sealed it up basically. I know it doesn't look that pretty right now, but I still have to grind it flat. But so far, this is basically what we're working with, and the goal here is to basically fill in all these holes and tacking it all around till we seal it up closed. And then once it's all sealed up closed, then I'll grind it off and then flatten it, and that should be ready to go. But so far, this is what we got. So it's gonna take some time, but I think for this video, that's as far as we're gonna get. So I think that's how far we're gonna get with the car. Kind of did a lot of work within the past 2 days trying to like get a lot done. So I think the next couple days just probably gonna try to keep welding on it, seal up all those holes, and then once that's all done, grind it. I'll proceed with the next step and probably record that too. But that's gonna do it for this video. We got a lot of stuff done, found out a lot of things, and got surprised about a lot of things, but it's okay. We're out here making some progress though, which is good because summer's coming up, so we gotta get ready for the summer because a lot of fun things coming out. So but anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, obviously leave a like, support me, subscribe to me if you guys want to see more cool videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time.